What's going on, Strength Team family? Look, I got another great video for you. The perfect leg workout for men and women. We're focusing on our strength, focusing on our endurance, our stamina, and just how to just get great leg development. Our first exercise, we got the heavy walkouts. We're going to use 110% of our 1 rep max. You're not squatting this because it's 110% of your 1 rep max, so you can't squat it. I'm not telling you that you cannot do it, but in all honesty, you can't do it. It's 10% heavier than your actual 1 rep max is. All you're going to do is just stand there with the weight on your back for 10 seconds. Make sure you have someone that you really trust, or a trainer at your gym that is very experienced, so they can spot you just in case something happens. Anything can happen. You always got to keep that in the back of your mind. Even though you know you can do it, a spotter will never ever serve you no wrong purposes. A spotter is always great to have. I use a spotter on almost all of my exercises unless I'm doing something like cables, you know what I mean? But any compound exercise, I highly recommend that you start using a spotter, because that way you'll be safe. Safety over everything. We got 110% of our 1 rep max. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. My weight is 500 pounds, and I think Ryan's weight is 250 pounds. We both did it pretty good, so we went ahead and jumped it up to 120% of our 1 rep max. My weight is 550 pounds, and Ryan's weight is 275 pounds. Now, I will not lie, this was I even started sweating. This was challenging. I'm not doing anything but just standing there with the weight on my back, but it is challenging. It's almost like an isometric hold. It is very intense. It is very challenging. And if you do not have a lot of experience or someone experienced to spot you, go ahead and just skip this. The only reason we're doing this is because we're about to attempt a new personal record for our squat max in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So we're trying to get our central nervous system and just our overall body just used to dealing with this heavier weight. So that way, once we put heavier weight on our back, it's already felt weight like that, but not even that heavy. So it's going to be able to handle the load. And after we finish with that, we're going to our squats. We got 3 sets for 2 to 3 reps, and we're going to use 87.5% of our 1 rep max. Now, after you do those heavy walkouts, this weight is going to feel kind of easy, but at the same time, it's still a heavy weight because it's 87.5% of your 1 rep max, and you just went with 110% and 120% on your back. So you're going to kind of be a little bit exhausted, but like I say, the weight feels light because you just had a much heavier weight on your back. After we finish with that, we have 72.5% of our 1 rep max, and we're going to do 3 sets, 7 to 10 reps. Now listen, strength team, you know I'm always honest, and you know I always keep it real with you. But these 3 sets, they challenge me. And you know I love challenges. They challenge me to the next level. They challenged me so much. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They challenged me so much. The 2nd and 3rd set, if I wasn't recording and there wasn't anybody working out with me, I think I would have only did 4 or 5 reps. I was just gassed. Though when you get in those higher reps, 7 to 10 reps, it's almost like cardio. Your heart is just beating so hard out your chest. Your lungs are just tight. It's a lot going on in your body, and it is hard to maintain perfect form. Like I say, you're exhausted. So like I say, be safe when you're doing this. This workout is kind of advanced and it is gain certified. But like I say, if you've not been working out for a while, or you're not experienced, and you don't have an experienced team around you, just go ahead and probably skip the first 2 exercises. But if you do, go ahead and do this because your strength is going to skyrocket. But like I said, we got 3 sets, 7 and 10 reps. My weight was 335 pounds. The first set I got it for 10, and the 2nd and 3rd I got it for 7 reps. And the only reason I did it for 7 reps because that's what it called for. So I had to get minimum. I had to get what it called for. Even if it was going to kill me, I was going to get 7 reps. Now, we're going to go into a superset. We got the single leg hack squat. I call it a pistol squat. And we're going to superset that with the single leg press. We got 2 sets, 2 to 3 sets. It's depending on your energy at this time. So if you're tired, just do 2. If you got a little bit of energy, go ahead and do 3. But like I say, it's 2 to 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps on both of these exercises. As soon as you do your hack squats, walk over there to the leg press and go ahead and get your leg press. Take you 1.5 minutes between each set and just keep on doing it. You got 2 to 3 sets. It's completely up to you. After we finish that, we're going to do another superset, and it is the Dumbbell Stiff Leg Deadlift. We got 2 to 3 sets for 10 to 12 reps, and we're going to superset that with the Glute Kick Back Machine. 2 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. The thing with the dumbbells, like the stiff leg deadlifts, like I always preach to you, try to make sure that you're going down with a slow eccentric at least 3 seconds. If you can stand it, make sure it's 5. The longer you're eccentric, the more tires you're going to get, the bigger muscles you're going to get, the stronger you're going to get, just the more intense the exercise is going to become. So like I say, I always try to keep my eccentric between 3 to 5 seconds, and if you do that, I promise you're going to make some magnificent gains. And the thing with the glute kickbacks, like you see in Ryan, I noticed that she was doing good when she was kicking it out and she was squeezing her glutes, but when she was coming back down, she was just letting the weight push her. So she was losing some of her gains. So that's what I was telling her, like you see in the video, slow that eccentric down. And once she started slowing that eccentric down, you can see that her body started shaking because it was just 3 times more intense because she's fighting that eccentric. And that's how you're going to get all your gains. It is controlling the weight every single inch of the movement. Not up and not down, and then not down and not up. We want to control it however it's going. If it's going out and in, control it out and in. If it's going up and down, control it up and down. That's how you're going to make the maximum amount of gains. And that is what we're all trying to do, get the best gains in a short amount of time. Like I say, both exercises, 2 to 3 sets for 10 to 12 reps. Now we're going to finish it off with the lying leg curls, and we're going to do killer 21s. I have been incorporating killer 21s in all of my training here lately, and it has just been really effective. I highly suggest you to start doing it as well. You can use it on anything, not just barbell curls. I use it on absolutely everything. And these leg curls, it made them intense. We got 3 sets for 7, 7, 7. So you're going to do 7 reps at the bottom, so the bottom to halfway up at 7 reps. And then you're going to do 7 reps halfway to all the way at 7 reps. And then you're going to do 7 full reps. You got 2 to 3 sets of this, and I went ahead and did 3, and it was very, very challenging. And I asked Ryan, and she said the exact same thing. You can see our facial expressions in the videos. I love it, but we were in some pain. I'm not going to front and lie to you like it was just all easy breezy. No, we were in some pain. We were struggling. And after we finish with this, we're just going to go ahead and do some calf work. We're going to do the standing calf raises. We got 10 reps with our toes in, 10 reps with our toes pointing inward, and then 10 reps with our toes pointing outward. And we're going to take a minute after each set. We're going to do 3 to 4 sets. If you want to train your calves with some more weight, like on the leg press or the donkey machine, you're more than welcome. But me personally, I feel that I get way better contractions when I just use my body weight and just keep my feet flat on the ground. But like I tell you, this workout right here is the perfect leg workout for men and women. You're going to get stronger. You're going to build muscle. You're going to build better endurance and better stamina. So this is just a complete leg workout. But like I tell you in every single video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. But at the end of the day, make sure you keep getting them gains.